Hi, my name is Ricky Galang. I'm the CEO of Radical Philippines. Today's event, it's a private event. We invited several test drivers. They're going to try the Radical in BRC, see what kind of times they can set, and generally just have fun with the cars.
My name is Enrique Hormilio. I'm the marketing director for Radical Cars Philippines. We had an experience here doing the 4-hour endurance race, and I found that the cars are much more at home here due to the cambered corners and the layout of the circuit that it just flows. So we figured we'd just have a year opening event, invite all of our clients and maybe some new ones to just come out and try the cars. The Radicals that we're driving today are the Radical SR1, and this is a non-street legal purpose-built racing car. What that means is that these cars are designed and built only for the track and to deliver maximum performance on track all the time and reliably. You'd look at the Radical as your entry level into an international form of motorsport. It's a global platform raced in 36 different countries around the world. As such, it's also built to a very high standard. The entire car has FIA safety, and it's FIA safety compliant, which basically means that you can comfortably explore the upper limits of the car, knowing full well that you'll be safe in it no matter what happens.
Today they're going to be testing the Radicals, see how it performs in the various corners. Due to its weight, it's very light, it can take the corners very fast. You only need to brake lightly, the car is always settled. So hopefully today that the Radical is able to demonstrate all that. The day's almost done. Some of the drivers have gone home. The day went really well. Everybody had fun. I believe the car was able to demonstrate to the drivers that it's easy to drive. It's easy to get to 90%. Getting the last 10% will show, will separate the men from the boys. But even at 90%, it's going to be faster than any car you own around the track. We checked with the drivers one by one. The response was always the same. They had so much fun driving the car. It was very easy to drive. It's very safe. You don't need to brake late. All you have to do is keep the car settled and you can corner as fast as you can, faster than any car. The downforce is the game changer. The thing with downforce is the faster you go, the more grip you have. You just have to wrap your head around that and you can go so much faster.
The car is very friendly actually. What I like about it is it adjusts to the driver. If you want to push it hard, it goes hard as hell.
Actually, for beginners, it's a very good platform. It's very easy because the car is very forgiving. The brakes are very easy to modulate. Acceleration's really quick. Lap per lap, you're getting more confident with the car. Actually, you could get best times compared to normal, regular vehicles with this one easily.
The one thing I've always hear is that the car is very balanced, and it handles exactly the way you'd expect it to handle. It's very neutral. It has a little bit of understeer bias. When you're driving it, you'll find that the limit is quite high, and it's very difficult to exceed the limit.
My biggest takeaway is now I know why they are called radical cars, because they are radical.
The important thing is we all had fun. It was really a good experience with these cars. I never driven something like this.
It's a new experience for me because I'm not used to driving these kinds of cars. So I like it actually. I probably look forward to doing it again next time.
I have never even set foot inside a race car before, so it's my first time. There's a lot that goes into it, like with the fireproof outfits and the helmets. It kind of makes me overthink, like, damn, we're gonna catch on fire or something. But once we're all strapped in, I felt pretty safe. Well, the whole time we were going really fast. I was pretty much screaming the whole time. After I got past that initial freaked out stage, I was just like enjoying it and being like, this is awesome. So much respect, actually, for race car drivers. I mean, not only is it physically, I can see it's physically exhausting. Even for me as a passenger, I was getting exhausted, like just trying to keep it together. But I have a lot of respect for them, and I think, yeah, it takes a lot of focus to look at.
I drove a real race car, meaning a real aerodynamic, fast grips to the floor, makes your hair stand up kind of car. Thank you, Radical. I'm happy.
I'll be thinking about maybe trying to go back into a racing seat after today. I think it sparked a bug back in me. It's like I never left racing, honestly, and that feeling I got just driving this car. So if that can remind me of all of that, that's just fantastic. I was just smiling. I was happy to be out of breath. I was happy to, you know, be feeling the limits of a car because it really allows you to do that. So for me, this is the perfect car, and it was really enjoyable to drive today.
We'd like to invite anyone who's very interested in motorsports, if you're looking to further your driver development, to try and drive the Radical SR1. It is currently the quickest racing car in the country, and it's also the safest.
If you want to get serious with your driving, with your racing, you owe it to yourself to get yourself in the Radical. Test it. Radical is the fastest racing series in the Philippines. It's the only car company that gives you a whole racing ladder from the starter cars all the way to GT3. Radical also runs race series all over the world. After the first season with Radical, we're going to open all the racing tracks in every country for you. If you want to drive in the best tracks in the world, we can set that up for you. With Radical, you can do all that. The dream really is to get a Filipino racing driver, start him in the SR1, grow him up the ranks through the Radical Racing Series globally, the Radical Racing Ladder, and see them race regionally and then internationally in the best tracks in the world.